rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play action, Fields. To the right side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go. 222, 222. Tonight.
They'll run here on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Fields. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered state on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
As he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready.
Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. Ready, T.
Blitz coming, Tua. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. We got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. And he'll someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The Clemson rookie has it. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
Fields out of the gun. He's got Smith again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tonight. Go.
Fields on 3rd and 2. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Here we go. Try ball, tonight.
Fields now on 4th. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, they can rip that ball away from you, too.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Motioning left is their running back. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, here's Tua. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes away from one. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed left side to Smith. Still going inside the 35. He will go. Touchdown, New York. to a lone point on the scoreboard. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find paydirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on 2nd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
1st down throw for Fields. He finds space, middle of the field. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already. These defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here.
Blue 58, blue 58, son.
Throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders. It's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Here we go. I'm good. 58, which is that? All right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here we go. 319, right? Right.
Third and long for him here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Taron Johnson has it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by Gordon out of the backfield. A lot of space ahead. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down, time to Loa to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. I'll try the middle with Gordon. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go,
Off the play fake, it's Fields. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard, yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Here we go, son. 319, right?
Fields looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 551.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Now 2 at a throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Solo left drop.
On again, it's Gordon. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Let's go. Out.
2 and out from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, here's Tua. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, just go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Turn. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. On the move. Headed right. Looking to his running back. Incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go, Sight. Green 19, get set. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Still fighting forward. Garrett chance to tie it before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Nyj now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Tagovailoa on first down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Screen here, it's Gordon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. And out to Gordon. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here you go. Move the drag, move the set. Jump through. Be ready, be ready. Good night.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Green 19, good night.
Looking to throw. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
This is Gordon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, get set. All right, go ahead, go. Hey.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he is stopped with authority there. And that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 23 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On the ground here with Gordon. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, here's Tua. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331.
Sending him on the dive. We'll cobble together a yard there. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Turn, Rose,
A pistol snap. Fields. That's to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And Mike,
this has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
you know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right. Ready, team.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Blue 58, blue 58.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
3rd and long for him here. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets.
Punt formation for the Jets. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Go ahead.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A 6-yard pickup
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
at the 32-yard line.
Go ahead.
And they'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Give here to Gordon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Ready. Ready, G. What's that? 21G. 21G. Ready.
1st down. Tagovailoa to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Brought in close to the 8. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it is textbook.
Get on.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise you deliver?
And he barrels across for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
35. Jets 14.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. The right side, caught by Wilson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields looking to throw. He's still going at the 30. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Hurry up.
Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right.
Now Fields again. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Right.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. He knocked it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. Right.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Dolphins take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Gordon. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone will love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st down Dolphins.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right back to him. This is caught. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good. Brooks Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Gordon. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Downer on second down. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Waddle makes the catch. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Going after tries good by lots. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's got a lead up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go, side.
Fields out of the gun. He's got Smith again. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, side. Blue 58, blue 58, side. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
19 strikes. Right.
Now Fields. Short pass brought in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 58, blue 58, that. Right.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out with enough for the first, but we do have a flag down on the play. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down.
Blue 58,
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Smith brings in another one. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs, just as they did.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Angel. 319, guys, right? Go.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawing up for it.
Go ahead.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's rolling up for it. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from New York.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life.